Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is lesson 22. We're going to talk about problems about fraction of a group. So we're going to have a part of a group and a whole of a group. That's what this lesson is. Make sure that you've watched the practice set before this. These are the starred problems in the written practice on page 160 of your Saxon Course 2 textbook. So again, this is lesson 22. Let's dig in. Let's see. It says write the formula for the perimeter, which is the outside of a square. So if this side is S long, then the perimeter is going to be S plus S plus S plus S. And you can leave it there, or you can do that. Both of those will work. B says a landscape planner designed a square garden that is 24 feet long per side. So before I find out what they want me to do, I'm going to go ahead and label this. And I love drawings because they show you exactly what's going on. How many feet of border are needed? So we're looking for perimeter, and they probably want us to use one of these formulas. So I have 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24. And this is actually 4 times 24. See, there's no operation there, so that's multiply. And I get 96 feet. There we go. All right, let's change colors here. Number 5, diagram this statement, then answer the questions below. 5/9 of the 36 spectators were happy with the outcome. So I know I'm going to need 9 spaces. So let's see if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. They're not all the same, but they are all the same in theory. And I have a total, this is my total, of 36. So what I'm going to have to do first to find out what goes in these boxes is divide 36 by 9, which is 4. So all of these are 4. Okay, and 5/9, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's those. These were happy, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 were some other emotion, probably not happy. Okay, and see, I've already diagrammed this out, and I don't even know what they're asking me yet, but it's going to be super easy to answer the questions once I diagram this out. So A says, how many spectators were happy with the outcome? So it wants to know how many. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. And then it says how many were not happy. And there's a couple different ways I can do that. I can take 36 minus 20 and get 16. Or I can take a look and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. All right, another diagramming problem. In the following statement, change the percent to a reduced fraction. This is like step 1, okay? Then diagram the statement and answer the question. So I have 25%, so 25 per 100, and then I reduce it, and I get 25 goes into 25 once, 25 goes into 104. And 3 dozen plants. So this is going to be 3 times 12, which is 36. So I know I have to section my block off here into 4 spaces. So let's do this. So that's a half. And then there we go. Okay. And how many do we have? 36. And 1/4 is blooming, which means I think that the next 3/4 are not blooming. So let's go ahead and divide 36 by 4 to figure out what goes into each square. And then let's answer the questions. What fraction of the total number are not blooming? And I have that here. 3/4. How many plants are not blooming? So it wants to know the number. So I have 9 times 9 times 9. So I have, 9 plus 9 plus 9, or 3 times 9, which is 27. So the answer is 27. All right, I'm going to change colors here. 11 says draw a rectangle ABCD such that AB is 2 inches, so this is A, B, and B, C is 1 inch. So this is 1 inch, and this is 2 inches. What is the perimeter? So the outside. Okay, so I'm going to start here at 2 inches and go that way for perimeter. So I have 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is 3 plus 2 is 5, which is 6 inches. And then it says, what is the area? So we know that area is length times width, and that should be in the back of your spiral. So if this is going to be my length, this is going to be my width. I have 2 times 1, which is 2 inches squared. C says, what is the sum? This is the answer to an addition problem of the 4 angles of a rectangle. So if each of these angles is 90 degrees, then I have 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90, or you could say 4 times 90, which is 360 degrees. All right, 16. If one card is drawn from a regular deck of cards, what is the probability the card will be a heart? Now, for this, you need to know a little bit about cards, so I need to kind of give you some background information. We want to know the probability of a heart. Okay, so in a total, the total number of cards in a deck is 52. There are 4 suits. You know, there's clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds. For each one of these, there are 13 cards, making up 52 total. So there are 13 hearts out of 52. Now what I know about this is that 13 will go into 52. 52 divided by 13 is 4. So if I divide this by 13 and I divide this by 13, I get 1/4 as my probability. Okay, on 20 it says find the value of n. Remember, when we are multiplying items with the same base, or items with exponents in the same base, we add our exponents. So this is going to be 10 to the 2 plus 5, which is 10 to the 7th, so n is 7. Here, let's go ahead and write this out so we know what this looks like. So 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, and that's as far as that's going to go. We can't reduce that. Here we have the square root of 30 squared. Remember that if we have 2 in the house, we can take 1 out. "25. Give reasons for the steps used to simplify the following expression by using the commutative, associative, inverse, and identity properties multiplication." All right, so this is my given. And then I'm going to move the 1/3, which is commutative. I think these are multiply, yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to put parentheses around this so that this is what's done first. That's associative. Then I'm going to multiply this and I get 3/3 times 2/3. So that's the inverse property because those are reciprocals. And then 3/3 is actually 1, so I get 6/9 with identity. And I'm going to divide this by 3 and divide this by 3. And I get 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And that is my answer. 27. A package weighs 1 pound 5 ounces. Weighs how many ounces? So I didn't put my chart up here, but I know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. I don't expect you to memorize this by any stretch. If ever you need a conversion factor on homework or test or what have you, let me know. I'll give you the conversion because that's something you can Google. So if 1 pound is 16 ounces and then I have 5 more ounces, I have 21 ounces total. And then I think this is the last problem. It says draw a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to start from 0 here 10, 20, 30, 40, and it's going to be right here. And I'm going to try and draw it. There we go. All right, yeah, that's the last problem of the starred problems on lesson 22. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.